to do with this soap is to make the rooftops for our Santa scene. So I've got, these are the oils I need. I'm going to do a scraped or sculpted layer. So these are just all the oils I'm going to need for this layer. And I've already got my activated charcoal in there because I want the rooftops to just sort of look like they're in the shadow. Let's just get this blended up and then we're just simply going to pour it into the mould. For my fragrance today, I'm using Loving Spell from Nature's Garden. Always a popular favourite, and I kind of like the idea of loving, Christmas, spell, that sort of thing. So I think that goes quite nicely. And then I'm just going to pour this straight into the mould and let it get to a consistency that I can scrape it. I think we're set up enough now, so I'm going to give this a scrape. Right, get your magnifying glasses out. Can you see this? This is the world's smallest embed. Now, when I planned this design, I didn't imagine it would be this small. What this is going to be is, in the rooftop design that I've got, I want to have Santa disappearing down a chimney, and the chimneys are tiny weeny small in my design, so these are Santa's boots, which are even tinier, weenier, smaller. I'm just holding up a little bit of it, because obviously I don't want to muck around with the actual bit that's got to go in, but these are minuscule Santa boots, which I'm now going to very carefully pop into one of my chimneys. Okay, now I'm sure you can't see those in there, but I think they've gone in all right actually. Whether we'll actually be able to see them in the soap is another thing. Okay, so we've just got another layer to do. So what I've done is I've made that layer up. This is shimmer blue and a little tiny touch of activated charcoal. I don't want it too dark because I do want the shadow of the houses to stand out. I've got my fragrance oil in here already. Okay, so let's get some of this poured in. It's really fluid at the moment, but that's quite good because we've got lots of gaps to fill in. I'm going to drop some stars in now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just warming up the rest of the batter because this is really fluid at the moment, and I've got my sleigh embed and my little reindeer to go in as well.
The snow is falling down. I've been longing for this Christmas when everyone's around to share this holiday. it's a time of happiness, a time of joy, but now this year is twice as special, cause I'm hoping for us to fall in love in this winter wonderland. Chilling by the fire as I'm trying to get your attention, giving you a smile I can seem to look away.
Okay, I'm going to have to leave that to set up for a while, and then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to carry on filling in my embeds until I've got to the top with that.
Like a vibration right between us with a beautiful tune. Could we fall in love in this winter wonderland? Cold night, but warm inside. Already said a little prayer that you will stick around. Is this year I'm really hoping for a kiss under the mistletoe? As hours pass by, all the stars shine much brighter. Or is it just your eyes that have lit something in me? I see you coming closer from across the room. My heart is pounding really fast, I don't know what to do. Could we fall in love in this winter wonderland? Cold night, but warm inside. Already said a little prayer that you will stick around. Is this year I'm really hoping for a kiss under the mistletoe? Snow is falling down. I've been longing for this Christmas, when everyone's around to share this holiday. Yes, it's a time of happiness, a time of joy, but now this year is twice as special, cause I'm hoping for that we'll fall in love in this winterland. Could we fall in love in this winterland? Wanna fall in love in this winter wonderland.
So here's our rooftop and Santa soap the next day. Let's get that cut. Now these reindeer aren't specifically lined up to go on any bars, so some of them are going to get a bit chopped. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got. Hey! You can just about see Santa's little feet sticking out of the chimney. You'd have to look very carefully, but we've got all our stars and our reindeer, so that's good. Let's have a look at a couple more. Yeah, you can see that quite well in this light. Okay, so that's a nice little festive Christmas scene. A couple of tiny little holes there under that little reindeer, but we can certainly get that filled in. It's just in the odd one, and you will find that with sort of some of these little soaps where you've got these tiny weeny little embeds. Santa's legs in that one. I don't know if you're going to see that. See Santa's, oh God, can you see the hair? Looks like it's having a right old trouble getting down the chimney in that one. That's a funny old one. There they come out. Pretty cute. Okay, let's get this final little end bit cut off. Now how I cut my very end bit is I don't like to sort of put it on here and then try and get this wire to pass really close to it. So what I do is I turn it round, and I know that from here this will give me 3 more bars. So I just go on here and I mark where my 7.5 centimetre comes from, and then what I do is I hang that bit over, so I'm not trying to cut really close to it. Make sure it's really straight, nice and straight. And then sometimes when you're really close to the edge, you just need to be careful about this wire that it doesn't ping over the edge. So I sometimes just support it. Okay, and then that way you get a nice cut coming off and don't waste too much of the soap. There we go, there we go. Oh, I really like that one. And it's quite funny in each one how different Santa's legs are, about whether he's further down the chimney or whether he's having a right old time and got a bit stuck.
And here's a final photo of the soap. I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch it through. If you like this video, it would be great if you gave me a thumbs up and maybe leave a comment in the comments section below, as these things help my channel to grow. I hope you're having a lovely Christmas or whatever you're doing at this time of year, and happy soaping!